Hi everyone, welcome back to Sun's Arts. If you're new, welcome to the family. So let's start with this oil container. I just cut the bottom part and I cleaned it, and I'm going to use this brown raffia placemat, and I made 2 holes using a heated screwdriver. I'm going to use this pink fabric that is in my stash. You can also use this white satin pillowcase from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to circle it and cut it just to see the width of the container. And I'm going to hot glue the edges just like this. Now I'm going to insert that into the container, and I have to stick it all around the border of the container as well as the inner part of the container, just like this. Now my container has the inner lining. Now I'm going to attach the unraveled raffia placemat around the container like this. I will slowly cover the whole raffia strand. I'll work my way up like this. So I almost reached the top. I cut that portion, and I'm going to start because I wanted to have a clean edge on the top. So I'm going to start one more strand just like this and stick it, so that will have a neat top part. I made a cardboard piece according to the size of the bottom of the container, and then I stuck the pink fabric on top of that, and I attached the bottom so it's clean. It won't see the bottle back part, and I'm going to also cover that part with some more raffia just like that. And off the camera, I also stuck pink fabric inside the container as well. I have this nut milk strainer, and I'm going to cut the top part and use that drawstring part, and I'm going to attach it to the top part of the basket. I'm going to cover the raw edges by seaming using the hot glue like this, just like this. So using hot glue, I'm going to attach the strainer to the top of the basket just like this. I'm sorry, it has gone out of the frame. Once it is stuck, It will just look like this after you pull the drawstrings like that. I'm just poking the scissor through the raffia and also the fabric so that my handles can go through that. I'm going to use these wooden beads to the end of the drawstring just to give a more decoration to it. I'm going to knot it like this. I knotted 3 times so that it doesn't come out, and I'm going to scissor it out to keep the edges clean. Using a dotting tool, I'm just pushing it through like that. So after knotting it, it looks like this. I love it. I have the sheer ribbon and I'm going to use this for handles. So I'm trying to push the sheer ribbon through the beads using the dotting tool. And pull out the string like that. That's one way you can do, and there's another way. You just have to put a dab of a hot glue to the tip of the ribbon and then make it like a pointy edge, and then insert beads like this. This is another way also you can do. So this is more easier. I prefer this. So I'm going to push the handles sheer ribbon through that hole, and I'm going to pull and both the sides, and I'm going to knot it inside the basket just like that. And there you have it. Our basket is complete with handles and also the cover on the top with drawstring. I'm loving this. What do you think? This is the final reveal. I'm so excited and happy how this turned out. And like you saw the process, this was one of my old oil can, the big large size one. And I just cleaned the container and removed the top part. And I wanted to use the small part for a basket. Like you saw the process, I just used one of the pink fabric that was lying in my craft stash. And this is one of the placemat, the brown one. So I thought I should decorate this basket with that, and I unraveled it first, and then I just stuck it circulating around the box or container. And the top I just topped with one of the nut milk strainer, and I just cut the top part of it, and I just wanted to give a cover for my basket. So I just stuck it and I added 2 of the wooden beads. I just had poked the basket with the 2 holes, and then I just used those wooden beads as the handles using a sheer ribbon. I knotted it inside. Yeah, so I'm very happy how this bag turned out, and I'm going to carry it as an evening bag. I hope you like it. This video is in collaboration with Twine It Up Challenge, and this is hosted by Fanny over Creations by Favi, and her co-host for this month is Antoinette from Simple Yet Chic. I'll leave the links of their channels as well as the playlist of all the participants in my description box. I'm going to use this icing container for this project. Using the leftover raffia from my previous project, I'm going to weave and create a planter out of this. So let's get started. I'm going to take a dab of a hot glue, and I'm going to stick the unraveled raffia to the back of the container and measure to the top, little bit over the top, and I'm going to cut that part and repeat it all around the container. So after I stuck everything, it'll look just like this. And I have this leftover unraveled raffia hat from my previous project, so I'm going to use that. Using a dab of hot glue, I'm going to stick it parallelly like that, and I'm going to alternate the brown raffia just like that. So I'm going to keep weaving through towards the top of the container. Now I reach to the top of the container weaving, and I'm going to bend those edges towards the inside of the container. That's it. We are done with this beautiful weaved planter. And this one is one of my frosting container. So using the same placemat strands, and that is one of the raffia hat. So both are raffia, I think. It's a raffia placemat and raffia hat. I had the leftover of the raffia hat from my previous project. I just weaved it like you saw the process. And I placed with a lot of greenery from Dollar Tree and one succulent in the center. So this is another twined weaved project, so I'm very much happy with. So let me know your thoughts on this. These are the two simple and easy trash to treasure twined up projects I'm very much happy with. So let me know your thoughts on this, which one is your favorite, and if you want to give any suggestions, I would appreciate that. And like I always say, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel yet, please do consider subscribing, liking and sharing. And thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you again.